nice to me. Wish I could have everything, but nothing in this life is free. Gotta dig my heels in and think about what's best for me. I know you have your doubts and trust me, I got them too. I know it's getting hard, but babe, I believe in you. We're gonna make it far, I promise that's what we'll do. I'm getting back on track, I promise, babe, you will too. Getting back on track.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing, man? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, so I haven't done an update about my life, my health. So here it is. I'm happy overall. Of course, there are things that I want to bitch and moan about. You know, I want to focus my energy on breathing. My family is okay. My hobbies are okay. So yeah. Now as far as my health goes, this is 2026. And I just found out like last month that I got fluid on my lungs. I got a collapsed lung. And it's good to know what the problem is, because for a while now I've been having shortness of breath, struggling to, to keep a breathing pattern. And I thought it was just me. I thought I might have been thinking about chaotic shit, so I didn't think that I was giving myself enough peace. You know, instead of pointing my finger at other things, I would look inward. But come to find out that I had a physical problem. And so I'm waiting to get to a pulmonary appointment to find out what they can do. And I had a CAT scan recently, so they should be able to look at that and start figuring what they're going to do. And I looked up some things because I have like a moderate pleural effusion. I have a total lactosis. And I am a C4, C5, incomplete quadriplegic. So when you look at all that together, you'll see what's partially going on with me. And my spasms are hyperactive. The sensations with my nerve endings are hyper sensitive. Got scoliosis. So, I could just sit back and be like, I'm fucked up. Just to keep it real. But, this is my battle. And I'm trying to work with it, My hobbies are affected. I can't, get hyped up and do the things that I want to do, because when I get hyped up, my spasms kick in, and when my spasms kick in, my breathing gets affected. And so the like the platform that I'm on called Second Life. People like my voice, and they associate the things that I do with my voice. And so when I DJ or when I do poetry, I feel like, they're not getting, the total package that's associated with, my name, with me, with my hobby. They come to listen to the music that I play, but they want to hear my voice when I get on mic. They come to hear, the poetry that I write. They want to hear my voice as I'm expressing thought and emotion and all that too. My podcast has been on the back burner because I can't, get on and talk with folks. I'm glad that my body's giving me the strength to make this video without having to exert myself so much. But I needed to make this video, and I want to thank everyone that has been checking out my channel and watching the video here and there. Subscribers, please, just keep putting my name out there. Advertise my channel whenever you can. I'm trying to find a community of spinal cord injured people. Trying to find quadriplegics. I'm not really into pity parties. I really enjoy, listening to people who have a story to tell that are trying to do something and making accomplishments. When I'm scrolling through YouTube, that's basically what I'm looking for. That's all that I'm looking for. Is motivate type videos. Not just under the title of motivation, but if it's somebody that's bushcrafting or building houses in the jungle, they started from scratch and they end up completing a build. That's a perfect example of motivation. That right there is like, whenever I'm feeling bad, it's like, okay, I'm feeling bad, so the objective is to start feeling better. Before the night ends, within 5-10 minutes, really. And it helps to listen to that, like put my earbuds on, or put my headset on and try to calm down, so my body can get back in a relaxed state I have some movie reviews, like some reaction to movies, some reaction to some TV series that I've been watching, and I wouldn't do karaoke, I wouldn't do poetry. So if you notice on my home screen, I have 5 channels, and on each one of those channels, I have all of my channels on them. I have 6 altogether. So fuck with me. Check out the different ways that I'm entertaining people, even though I'm going through what I'm going through. like I say, I'm not into pity parties, and I don't push, you know, my story on people as far as coming from a pity, have pity for me type shit. Whenever I make a video, it's so that someone could watch it and be like, okay, he's in a fucked up position, but he's actually doing okay. That's what I want to be remembered by. Even in the fucked up position, life is okay. Life is pretty damn cool. I wouldn't do a video about death, and it's not going to be dark. And I have other ideas of videos that I want to do. So, just keep checking back and forth, and you'll see when I post. But, the channels that I'm really active on is DJing, my channel Beauty. What my idea of beauty is. I post female videos of females with music, so people agree with what I like, and they watch, and they come back for more. You know what I mean? But I like putting a smile on people's faces. If you're wondering, like, is anybody in my life putting a smile on my face besides family? I would say yeah. It's not in a romantic way, but whenever I see this lady's smile, I smile even more, and that's a good thing. Like I said, it's not in a romantic way. It's in a very platonic way. If I didn't have this disability, would I want to fuck with her in a romantic way? That leans more towards, yeah, maybe. Maybe. But that answers the question. If there's someone out there in world, I can make videos on my ideas of what being celibate is for me right now, what it means to me, how it affects me, being single. How do I live life as a single man, things like that. I can make those videos. Just let me know if you want to hear what's going on before I actually, make more videos, because this channel is full of videos that are on those topics. Just gotta scroll through my videos. But if there's some things you might want to get my idea on, just hit me up and I'll let you know. I'll make a video on it, whether I fuck with it or whether I don't. If I don't fuck with it, I'll make a video explaining why I don't fuck with it. And the opposite, in reverse. You give me a topic or a topic of something that I fuck with, then yeah, Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Once again, I'm happy overall. And I want to thank everyone that is watching this video. I want to thank everyone that has subscribed, and I want to thank everybody that fucks with me like that. If you know of any quadriplegics, paraplegics, whatever, people with disability that are really doing the damn thing, they're happy despite, their disposition, let me know so I can watch and hear what's going on with them. You know, I think it's important because I don't like keeping all this to myself. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. You have a good day. You have a good night. You have a good morning.